Have you ever felt totally stuck at a professional event?
Oh, absolutely. That moment when you know the words, but they just won't come out.
Exactly. You see someone important, you need to introduce yourself.
And then your English just disappears. Poof.
It's the worst feeling, especially in a high-pressure situation.
We know that feeling well.
So how do you handle English in those critical networking moments?
That is exactly what we are here to talk about today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo.
Welcome to the English Blend. We help you speak naturally.
Today's topic is so crucial. We're talking about English for networking events.
Yes, how to sound professional, but still be fast and clear.
We're going to focus on getting your message across.
Not just getting it right.
Exactly. So grab your coffee and let's get started.
Let's start with the big difference, the thing that blocks most learners.
You mean the difference between fluency and accuracy.
That's the one. It's a huge mental block for A2 and B2 learners.
Many students think they need 100% accuracy, perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation.
And if they don't have perfect grammar, they think they shouldn't speak.
That is a disaster for networking.
Right? Because networking requires quick reactions.
It's a spontaneous environment. You can't stop to conjugate a verb.
You can't check your internal rulebook for the past perfect continuous.
No way. If you pause too long, the moment is gone.
So, let's define it simply. What is accuracy, Leo?
Accuracy is how correct your language is. Are the tenses right? Is the vocabulary the perfect choice?
It's important for writing an essay or a formal report.
Absolutely. Accuracy matters then.
But what about fluency?
Fluency is the smoothness of your speech, how easily and quickly you can communicate.
It's about communication flow. Did the other person understand you?
If they understood your point, you were fluent, even if you made 3 small mistakes.
That's the key takeaway. Fluency is communication, not perfection.
Think about a networking event. Are people listening to your grammar?
No, they're listening to your idea, your proposed partnership.
They're listening to whether you are a relevant person to talk to.
They want to know what you do and why you approach them.
They are focused on the meaning, not the conjugation.
If you say, I work hard every day, versus I am work hard every day,
A native speaker understands both immediately.
the message, I am a diligent worker, is received.
The slight grammar error does not block the core communication.
That's such a relief to hear, right?
It should be. It frees you up.
It frees us up from the fear of grammar.
And that leads us to our next big point. Why does grammar actually block fluency?
It's often called analysis paralysis.
That's a great phrase. It means you stop moving because you are thinking too much.
Like a deer in headlights, you freeze.
In English learning, analysis paralysis means stopping to check every rule.
Before you open your mouth, you are checking verb tenses, prepositions,
By the time you confirm the rule, the conversation has moved on.
and then you feel awkward. You missed your chance to contribute.
You hit a wall.
Oh, that's a perfect phrase for it. Hit a wall.
When you hit a wall, you stop completely. You can't move forward.
So if you are networking and the CEO asks about your product,
That silence feels like an hour.
It signals lack of confidence, not lack of knowledge.
And confidence is key in networking.
Absolutely. Even a slightly incorrect sentence delivered confidently sounds better than perfect grammar delivered nervously.
So how do we stop the grammar check? How do we push past the analysis paralysis?
We have to change the focus. We have to focus on getting the core idea out.
We need to learn how to get your point across.
That's our second key phrase. To get your point across means to successfully communicate your main idea.
It doesn't mean using fancy vocabulary.
It means the listener understands the essence of what you are saying.
I had a story about this, a cultural note.
Let's hear it.
I was at a large international tech conference, very formal.
Lots of important people, high stakes.
Yes, and one of the speakers was from Germany. English was not his first language.
That's very common at those global events.
He was talking about a massive software rollout, highly technical content.
Was his grammar perfect?
No, it was definitely not. He mixed up his and her sometimes. He struggled with plural forms.
Did anyone care?
Not at all. His data was excellent. His passion was clear.
His message was strong.
Exactly. He had a powerful point to make, and he got his point across perfectly.
The audience listened to the content. The grammar was just the vehicle.
The vehicle might have had a flat tire, but it still reached the destination.
I love that analogy. That's exactly what fluency is like.
The key cultural note here is that in international business and networking,
People expect imperfect English. They are used to it.
they prioritize efficiency and connection, not linguistic purity.
So, if you make a mistake at a networking event, it is not the end of the world.
That's our third key phrase, not the end of the world.
It means it's not a catastrophe. It's not serious.
If you fumble an introduction or use the wrong preposition, it's not the end of the world.
Just smile, correct yourself quickly if you notice, and move on.
Don't dwell on it. Don't apologize excessively.
Apologizing too much draws attention to the mistake.
Just keep the conversation flowing. Remember, fluency over perfection.
So, how do we train our brains to prioritize fluency? We need practical tips.
Let's give them concrete steps, real things they can do today.
Tip number 1, focus on massive listening.
Why listening? We are talking about speaking.
Because language is input first. You cannot produce what you haven't heard thousands of times.
It builds those neural connections.
Massive listening means listening to English even when you don't understand 100%.
Podcasts like ours, of course, but also news, movies, lectures.
The more familiar the sounds and rhythm become, the less you have to consciously think about structure.
Your brain starts automating the grammar. It feels right.
That automation is key to fast, spontaneous speech, which is what you need at a networking event.
You won't have to think past tense verb plus ed. You'll just say walked because it sounds right.
Exactly. Massive listening reduces analysis paralysis.
Tip number 2, learn in chunks.
This is huge for fluency. Stop learning single words.
Start learning complete phrases. We call them chunks.
A chunk is a group of words that naturally go together, like, I look forward to hearing from you.
Or, could I possibly get back to you on that?
Or even simple networking chunks, like, it was nice meeting you.
Or, what brings you here today?
If you learn what brings you here today as one unit,
You don't have to pause and assemble the parts.
You don't worry about the verb conjugation or word order.
It just comes out as one stream. You sound instantly more fluent.
This is great for preparing networking scripts.
Prepare 5 key chunks for your introduction.
Like, I work in industry, focusing on specific skill.
Practice those chunks until they are automatic.
then when you are under pressure, your brain defaults to the automated chunk.
You won't hit a wall.
You will get your point across smoothly.
Tip number 3, use the 3-second rule.
This is a mental hack. I love this one.
When someone asks you a question, especially a surprising one,
You feel the impulse to think and plan the perfect sentence.
the 3-second rule says if you haven't started speaking within 3 seconds,
You must say something, even if it's just a filler.
use conversational placeholders like, that's a great question.
Or, let me think about that for a second.
Or the classic English blend filler. You know,
Fillers give you 2 more seconds to formulate your real answer.
But the crucial part is that you break the silence. You maintain the conversational flow.
You signal that you are engaged, and you avoid the analysis paralysis freeze.
The 3-second rule forces fluency. It prioritizes movement.
And in networking, maintaining flow is more important than having perfect grammar.
What if the pressure is really high? Say you meet the company founder.
Tip number 4, repetition and clarification.
Sometimes in a stressful conversation, we miss a detail.
Or maybe the speaker has a strong accent.
Instead of saying, sorry, what? Which can sound a bit rude.
Repeat back what you did understand. This confirms you were listening.
For example, so you're saying the deadline is next Tuesday, is that right?
That little phrase, is that right?
It buys you time, confirms the details, and keeps you engaged.
It shows confidence even if you are unsure. It shows you are trying to get your point across clearly.
And if you totally freeze and hit a wall,
Tip number 5, use low-impact vocabulary.
what does that mean?
Don't try to use enormous, complicated words you just learned. Stick to your A2, B1 core vocabulary.
The simple words, the ones you know automatically.
Use simple sentences. Subject, verb, object.
Short sentences reduce the chances of complex grammar errors.
It's better to say 5 short, simple sentences that are 90% correct.
Then one long, beautiful sentence that is a complete mess.
Keep it concise, especially when giving information about yourself.
I manage the sales team.
Instead of, I am the one responsible for the comprehensive management of the sales division.
Perfect. That complexity only leads to more analysis paralysis. So we have our 5 practical tips: massive listening, learning in chunks, the 3-second rule, repetition or clarification, and low-impact vocabulary.
And our 3 key phrases to remember.
The first was hit a wall, meaning to stop due to difficulty.
Example, I was trying to explain the project details, but I hit a wall when I forgot the technical terms.
The second was get your point across, to successfully communicate your main message.
Example, my grammar wasn't perfect, but I managed to get my point across to the investor.
And the third, not the end of the world, meaning, don't worry, it's not a major disaster.
Example, I mispronounced the client's name, but hey, it's not the end of the world.
We want our listeners to walk into their next networking event.
Feeling ready to speak, even if they aren't perfect.
Because that imperfection is okay. Everyone understands.
Fluency is about the connection. It's about being understood.
It's the ability to keep talking even when you make a mistake.
Don't let the fear of grammar be the thing that stops you.
Don't let grammar make you hit a wall.
Just focus on making sure they understand the core idea. Focus on getting your point across.
Because if you make a mistake, trust us, it is not the end of the world.
Use your chunks. Listen massively.
And just start speaking. Start speaking quickly. Don't pause for those 3 seconds.
That's the secret to sounding natural and confident.
It makes you a valuable connection at any event.
So, to summarize our episode,
We defined fluency as flow and accuracy as correctness. We always choose flow.
we talked about how grammar causes analysis paralysis.
And we gave you 5 steps to overcome that paralysis.
Practice those chunks this week. Find 5 phrases related to your work.
And only use those 5 phrases every time you talk about your job. Automate them.
Daily practice, even 10 minutes of focused listening, will make a difference.
Consistency is everything.
That was a great talk. We covered a lot of ground today.
Yes, it was really helpful. Next week, we are going to dive into the best polite ways to interrupt someone.
Essential for meetings and group networking. How to jump in without seeming rude.
It's all about the language of interruption.
Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.
Thank you so much for joining us on the English Blend.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Yes, see you in the next episode of the English Blend.